Welcome to Habitat Hamilton's Health and Safety Responsibilities Policy Highlights presentation. This is the first of 5 presentations. This presentation will cover the highlights of the policy. For the complete details, please refer to the written policy. The intent of this policy is to foster a safe, healthy, and respectful environment for all individuals involved with Habitat for Humanity Hamilton, including staff, contractors, and volunteers. At Habitat Hamilton, the internal responsibility system is the foundation of our safety culture. This policy applies to all Habitat Hamilton workers and visitors across all work locations, including but not limited to construction sites, restores, administrative offices, vehicles, and special event locations. The scope for all 5 policies is the same and will not be repeated for each presentation. The definitions from this policy will carry forward to all policies. Please refer to the policy for a listing of all pertinent definitions. The Internal Responsibility System, IRS, is a foundational concept in Ontario's Occupational Health and Safety Act, or OSHA, that applies to the responsibility for health and safety on all workplace parties based on their authority and ability to act. The Joint Health and Safety Committee, or the JHSC, is a committee made up of representatives from both workers and supervisors that collaborates to improve workplace health and safety. Due diligence is taking every reasonable precaution under the circumstances to protect the health and safety of workers. Workers includes all Habitat Hamilton paid staff, contractors, subcontractors, teachers, as well as unpaid volunteers and students. Senior leadership refers to Habitat Hamilton staff who are heads of a department. Supervisors include all Habitat Hamilton staff who have authority over workers and are responsible for ensuring that work is performed safely and in compliance with Habitat Hamilton policies and applicable legislation. Frontline staff is staff who carry out day-to-day operational tasks under the direction of a supervisor without formal authority over others. Habitat Hamilton is committed to a proactive health and safety culture guided by the Internal Responsibility System, or IRS, and is aligned with Ontario's Occupational Health and Safety Act. Safety is a shared responsibility and must be integrated into all aspects of our work, with everyone playing an essential role in identifying and controlling hazards. Everyone shares responsibility for health and safety in the workplace. The level of responsibility increases with authority and control. Senior leadership must lead by example. Supervisors must actively manage and monitor safety, and frontline staff must follow procedures and report hazards. Contractors, volunteers, teachers, students, and visitors must also comply with our safety rules and contribute to a safe environment. Through cooperation, communication, and a shared commitment, the IRS empowers all parties to prevent injuries and illnesses before they occur. In the Health and Safety Responsibilities Policy, senior leadership roles are extensive. There are 2 slides, and this is not a complete list of all of the responsibilities held by senior leadership. Please make sure you check back with the policy for the full list. Let's start with maintain work environments that are free from undue risk. Communicate known and foreseeable hazards and applicable safe work procedures. Deliver comprehensive training, orientation, and ongoing instruction to all workers. Ensure that legal compliance with relevant acts and regulations. Provide appropriate equipment, tools, and personal protective equipment, or PPE, in safe working condition. Establish and maintain a Joint Health and Safety Committees, or JHSC. Review and act on JHSC recommendations. Continuing on with senior leadership roles and responsibilities, post OSHA and WSIB materials in the health and safety policies. Conduct annual reviews of our health and safety policy. Conduct regular workplace inspections and supporting incidents investigations. Ensure emergency procedures are in place and practiced annually. Evaluate health and safety performance as part of ongoing organizational development. And promote a positive safety culture by recognizing and rewarding safe behavior. Lead by example by adhering to all safety protocols and wearing PPE. Remember to check back to the policy for the full list of senior leadership roles and responsibilities. Within the health and safety responsibilities policy, supervisor roles and responsibilities include identifying hazards and ensuring workers are informed and trained accordingly. Enforce the use of required PPE and adherence to safety procedures. Promote respectful and inclusive work environments free from violence and harassment. Conduct regular informal safety checks and participating in scheduled inspections. Address and correct unsafe acts or conditions in a timely manner. Document and investigate incidents and communicate findings with management. Supervisors' roles and responsibilities continue. Ensure workers understand emergency protocols and safe work procedures. Support the JHSC and participating in safety initiatives. Monitor workers under their supervision to ensure compliance. Confirm that workers performing work at heights have a valid working at heights certification and that they're using approved fall protection systems as required. Conduct and document toolbox talks and safety briefings regularly, especially before beginning high-risk or non-routine work. And maintain a copy of the WSIB certificates of clearance and ensure it remains valid for the duration of on-site work. In the health and safety responsibilities policy, frontline staff have the following roles and responsibilities. They're to comply with the OSHA organizational policies and safety procedures, use required PPE correctly and maintain it in good condition, report hazards, defective equipment, or safety violations to their supervisor. They're to refrain from engaging in unsafe behavior, including horseplay or misuse of equipment. They're to participate in training and contribute suggestions to improve health and safety. Report all injuries, regardless of severity, to a supervisor immediately. And exercise their right to refuse unsafe work without fear of reprisal. The Health and Safety Responsibilities Policy also has rules and responsibilities for the Joint Health and Safety Committee. They're to conduct regular inspections and identify hazards, make health and safety recommendations to the employer, participate in the investigation of critical incidents, promote continuous improvement in the workplace safety practices, and they're to meet at least quarterly and maintain accurate meeting records. They are also to review violence and harassment risks in the workplace. Contractors, subcontractors, and teachers have the following roles and responsibilities. They are to adhere to site-specific safety rules, signage, and directions from supervisors. They're to participate in mandatory safety orientation, toolbox talks, and safety briefings. They also are required to submit required documentation, use appropriate fall protection when working at heights, and communicate with supervisors before performing high-risk tasks such as hot work or confined space entry. They are also to ensure that all subcontracted workers complete mandatory health and safety awareness and working at heights training before they begin working. Student and volunteer roles and responsibilities include sign in upon arrival and follow directions from designated site leaders. Observe all posted safety signage and protocols. Wear their designated PPE, such as safety boots or hard hats, when required, and remain in authorized areas and report any hazards or incidents immediately. You have now watched the presentation. The policy has the complete details, including some other notes that have not been noted in the presentation. This includes related internal and external documents. So please move on to the next step, read the policy, and once you've completed that, you'll be ready to complete the 5-question quiz on health and safety responsibilities. Thank you for your participation.